lonestar.com/sponsor for more information, or call in and leave us a message at 936-647-3776 with your questions. Get seen on TV, YouTube, and heard on our podcast, FM, and internet radio. Support your local radio station with Lone Star Community Radio.
Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com. All right, we are live here on Mornings with Lone Star, irlonestar.com worldwide, Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and, of course, YouTube and Facebook Live on Lone Star Community Radio. It is Thursday, the 8th, and we're going to get right into it. We have one of our local favorites, Petty Eddie Eats, in the studio, but we're going to be talking about a cool opportunity, especially cookies. Like, that's what I want to talk about, mornings with cookies. That sounds like a heaven visit every morning. But in the studio with me, I have a special guest. I have Petty Eddie Eats with me, and I also have one of the folks over at Cookie Co. Montgomery. We have Kim in the studio. What is going on, guys?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Howdy, guys.
Yeah. So you guys,
back on.
It's kind of a weird morning, isn't it?
A little bit.
It's like a dreary
Very dreary outside.
This weather doesn't know what to do with itself. It's back and forth.
No, okay. So to my, I guess if you're on the screen, the guy is Petty Eddie Eats. And then I also want to remind folks that everything we're talking about, I have links to their social media and their websites and stuff. So if you like cookies, check out the Cookie Co. Montgomery. And then also check out Petty Eddie Eats because he's kind of a fun guy to follow, I would say.
I try my best.
Not even your food stuff. You're branching out. I love it.
I'm trying my
And
very best.
I invited you guys in to talk about, you'll have a giveaway going on.
We do.
And it's to promote the Cookie Co. Montgomery and also Valentine's Day kind of thing, right? Is it what exactly are you giving away?
I'll let you do it.
All right. So we offer cookie kits, and that's completely separate from what we normally do. But during holidays, we do cookie kits to Valentine's Day. Just something fun for, the kids or families, whoever wants to really do it.
What's a cookie kit?
I
don't know what a
cookie
cookie
kit
kit
is. 8
is.
mini sugar cookies. So it's our gourmet sugar cookies.
Okay.
But we leave them plain. And then we offer frosting, 3 different toppings. And it's just kind of a fun little thing that you can do as an activity.
So for the parents out there that are terrible at making cookies, this is
I'm saving your day.
Exactly.
And you still get to lick your fingers afterwards. That's what that's my favorite part about making cookies. And so this giveaway is it how do I get in? Is it already over or
no? The giveaway is still going on. You can go to my page or Cookie Co's page. Basically, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a drawing on Tuesday or pick a name on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna try to find a randomizer and make it a little bit more fair. Instead of just kind of picking it out random like that. So, so you have to like, share, and follow Cookie Co.
All 3 of those?
And tag one person. All 3 of those. Yeah, tag
so
one
like
person,
the post, you'll find it. It says right on the front.
You have to
for
do
the
all
contest.
of these
3 of
things.
those,
If you
yeah.
do one of them, you're not going to be entered.
Yeah, not going to be in it.
Petty Eddie is very detailed oriented, so if he'll know.
I wish.
He'll know.
I should be more
We're going to
detailed.
cross-reference to make sure.
Absolutely.
So you like, follow,
And tag
a person like a buddy
Yeah.
in
And share
the
the
post
Yep.
in that post. Okay. I'm actually going to share the post specifically for people after the show. That way they don't get confused. People, because I've learned it's when you deal with online, Facebook, everyone gets kind of confused. Where it's like, what post do I like?
Yeah.
And things like that. So it's important to let people know exactly which one. So because
Yeah,
everyone
absolutely.
complains. Everyone's a complainer at one point in their life. So that's really cool. And but in front of me is not sugar cookies, I imagine. Are we going to make cookies?
No, we're not going to make cookies.
Okay.
I already did all that baking for you.
thank
However,
you.
I do have a sugar cookie in here that's already frosted.
Oh, those are giant.
Yeah, so we are a gourmet cookie shop. We have 6 flavors a week.
Here, I'm going to zoom in on this real quick.
Okay.
Let's zoom in.
Here we go.
Look at that.
So these are this week's flavors. The cool part is we always have 3 of our flavors. So these top 3 here, we have our famous chocolate chip cookie. We have our frosted sugar cookie, which this week we obviously are doing a Valentine's theme with the colors. And then we have a gluten-friendly option. I know that there's a lot of gluten-free people out there. The reason why we
Which is
don't call it
incredible.
gluten-free is just because it's cooked in the same oven and in the same kitchen as all the others. However, the ingredients are gluten-free. And it's also one of Eddie's favorites because it has peanut butter in it.
Absolutely.
So that's the one with the marshmallows on
This
top?
one right
no,
here.
yeah, the
Yeah.
M&Ms
So it's
type.
an oatmeal peanut butter cookie with M&Ms and chocolate chips. And we always have those 3 flavors. And then the other 3 change weekly. So we're constantly switching it up, keeping it fresh and fun. So
That looks amazing.
Thanks. Yeah. We have a little bit of everything for everyone. This week we have Snickers. We have our lemon blueberry, which is my favorite. It's a
My
scone
favorite.
consistency. And then we have s'mores remix. So super fun.
All right, so I want to remind folks, I did put a link for Cookie Co. Montgomery. They're located in Montgomery. Give some landmarks for folks who are driving, say they're driving westbound through Conroe, coming towards Montgomery. Where are
If
you?
you're driving westbound, we're going to be on your right-hand side. We're going to be before Kroger in Montgomery. So if you see Kroger, you've gone too far. There is a tattoo shop next door to us, Clara Vista Eye Care, Bahama Bucks, and directly across the street from us is going to be the KOA campground. So those are kind of your big.
Patio too, right?
Yeah, the patio restaurant is right there as well.
It's before Pizza Shack.
Before Pizza Shack.
It's like right across the street, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it's like
we share
literally.
this street. So you can go to
With
both
Pizza
driveways.
Shack?
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
directly
that's easy.
across.
Yeah, just go park in Pizza Shack and go. That's
Be a little walk,
Or
but
save
yeah.
yourself a walk and park
Yeah.
at our spot.
see that because landmarks are important for me, especially here in Montgomery County. So Pizza Shack is a great way to let people know.
Yes.
and you're right there,
Right before Pizza Shack.
And
yeah.
your operating hours are normal, right? Like it's just
We are open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. So we are closed Sundays, day of rest,
Okay.
day to get prepped for the week to come, and
all
yeah.
y'all do is make cookies all day. That's
Cookies all
all
day.
you do.
just cookies. We also offer twisted sodas, so if you need something
What's
to wash
that?
those cookies down.
What's
it's
a twisted?
It's a twist on our soda. So we have a fountain machine. You can grab whatever soda flavor you want,
Okay.
and then you can give it a twist. So we have different flavors, like the Boulevard is my favorite. That's just going to be coconut and lime.
What?
So we add a twist. So there's different
This is new
flavors.
to me too as well. I didn't
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
that.
hold on. So,
It's pretty fun.
okay, I'm not really a soda person besides if there's liquor in it. So I guess
Well,
I
we
guess
don't have alcohol, but
He said you heard the twisted. You were like, okay, no, I'm listening.
I'm like, what's going on over there?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
you can pick your flavor.
get a little
so
wild while eating some cookies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just get all hopped up on that.
Living
sugar.
the life.
Those cookies look extreme to me.
Yeah.
Think of crumble, but better. People don't like to say
I don't know
it,
what
but
crumble
I'll say
is,
it.
but
I'll
look,
say it.
Like I love peanut butter and I love peanut butter cookies. That's my favorite cookie. And like the only real memories I have of eating cookies is when I made them with my mother.
Yeah.
That's really the only
This
memory.
is another discussion that we had last time. You're different. I like it.
Well,
You don't eat cereal. What was the other one you don't? What was the other one we talked about? It was something else.
Well, I don't eat cereal anymore. I ate cereal as a child.
You act like it's it's
He's
not
like,
an
I
adult thing,
outgrew
right?
the
Well,
cereal
Raisin
days.
Bran.
no, Raisin Bran is good.
That's an adult cereal. That's what I think.
No, I meant more of it's not in my routine. Like
okay.
somewhere when I after right when I got to college is like that was in my routine to eat cereal. I was more of like a breakfast taco dude.
You're like,
And
Oh,
okay, I
no,
grew
I
up.
get
We're
that,
moving
yeah.
on to
breakfast tacos every day if I could. That would be awesome.
I don't want to get on that
That's funny.
subject.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
yeah.
cereal.
What? I love cereal.
Well, I think what the problem I have with cereal is it requires items that like you actually have to keep up with.
Like milk, you don't want
Like
it to spoil.
yeah, it's like if
Yeah.
I buy milk, it's like the only purpose I'm buying it
It's
is
the
for cereal.
I'm
and
not. I mean, honestly, that's exactly how I am.
yeah, I'm like I don't want to
Exactly.
buy that. I have to have multiple uses.
And I have to figure out my mind. I'm like, what else can I use milk for? I'm
Mac
like,
and cheese. Come on.
Well, and cookies, right? Can you,
I mean, if I'm eating mac and cheese, I'm not gonna lie.
and
Just to
cookies.
everybody
No,
out
now
there,
it's cookies.
I
Now
eat
it's milk and
Cracker
cookies.
Barrel
Milk and
macaroni and cheese. So I don't do the
that's
my
good.
own homemade none of that. But Cracker Barrel macaroni and cheese from the box, top tier.
Well,
Side
we
note.
can all
Cracker
tell who
Barrel's
has
okay.
kids here.
I'm more of a Waffle House guy.
Well, no. What I mean as far as like in store, she said mac and cheese with milk. So I mean,
They have a box of
absolutely
Oh, I
Cracker
didn't
Barrel
know that.
macaroni and cheese in the
yeah.
I
store.
thought you meant like
no.
actually going. Oh,
It's a weird. I'm not a huge fan of Cracker Barrel the place, but like their
mac and
macaroni in the
cheese.
box,
okay.
The place confuses me.
it does. It does me as
It's
well.
weird because every time you either go through the store and I'm like, can I just eat? I just want to eat.
They're like, no, get the experience,
Like,
but
no, you have to go to
like
the
everybody
store.
else.
Now let's talk about making cookies though, because
Yeah.
again, like I'm not. I guess I'm not really a cookie person. I'm not really a sweet person. I like eating sweets, but it's not like I have to have a sweet with every meal.
So we have this in common.
Okay.
So I do not have a sweet tooth, But when I crave something, it is these cookies, which is why I opened this shop, because once a month I was having friends of mine ship me a box of these cookies because that's all I wanted. And so I was like, okay, Montgomery doesn't have any cookie shops. There's nothing. We have
Which is a good
Chillerby out
point.
there.
That
And
is a
so
good point.
I was like, we need to
Okay,
bring
so
this
this is
here.
the origin story. Okay, it's just your friends would ship you cookies. That's really weird. Sounds like a drug
They would
deal.
ship us
This
cookies.
guy had drug deal. Absolutely.
Listen,
No cookies.
I
I
got-
when
got
you
I-
taste these, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's actually I'm really excited for. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because like with sweets and things, like to give you a backstory, or not really a backstory, it's a stupid story. So like last week, I had a chocolate bar for the first time, and I don't know how long. And the only reason was the vending
the ice
machine.
cream? Or
No, like a
out of
vending
a-
machine
okay.
Hershey's chocolate bar.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
okay.
some kid was having trouble with it, and so I helped him out. And I looked, and he got his chocolate bar, and I looked up. And it's like, oh, you only need 10 more cents to get something else. And I was like,
You're like, challenge accepted.
and I was like, I have 10 cents.
Not
and,
passing that out.
yeah, and I was like, I guess the kid put a bunch of money in and just didn't realize it. I have no idea. So I had a Hershey's almond chocolate bar, and I was like, I haven't had a chocolate bar in so long.
Yeah.
And it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a treat.
Yeah, it is true.
Well, the thing about these cookies that we really pride ourselves on is that we use all real ingredients. So how you were talking about cookies baking with your mom is exactly how this
She-
is. Everything I use in here is what I would cook with in my own house. We don't use any of the junk. So it's
What's
all,
the junk? There's junk?
No, we have real eggs, real butter, real sugar.
So
We
who
use
am I
all
staying
real
away with?
ingredients.
Let's turn this conversation. Who do I stay away with?
I mean,
from,
I
I mean.
am not one to ever knock down another shop. I mean,
That's
I think
what I
there's
do.
room for all of us. That's
Oh, you
Eddie's
don't
shop.
you don't knock down anybody.
I tried to be neutral as possible, but when it comes to cookies, I always say, I'm not saying I wasn't a fan of crumble, but cookies are better than me.
Okay.
I mean, I know crumble has the.
I never heard of crumble. I have no idea what crumble is. So I imagine it's a cookie.
We need to do
pla-
like a food run together.
Again,
get you out there,
again,
man.
that's my issue. Is like I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I just don't think of desserts to go out and get them. It's like if I'm somewhere and I'm like, oh, I'll make something. I'll have fun. Like I'll make a pie, but that's for like Thanksgiving, not for my weekly pie. I'm
You
done.
had it scratched by Sarah on here like a couple months ago, and you didn't try anything of hers. Never.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
She's
she's
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah,
right?
she's amazing.
She's incredible.
Yeah,
I love her.
it's weird.
Best in
What
the
is it? The
county.
ding dong cake? Oh, it's so good.
Don't even
Is
get
that
me
how you
started
call
on
it? Yeah.
Oh, literally,
So good.
it's the best. I mean, I know we say ding dong cake, but it's the best cake I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
literally.
See, there's room for
I just like
everyone.
I would just like saying it.
ding dong cake.
Just ding dong cake.
Exactly.
But no, so Kim, I have to ask when people come into the shop, like one thing I always think about baked goods is how old they are.
Okay.
So is there like a giant clock on there for each cookie?
Yeah, we are baking all day, every day. Some days we sell out, and we're just consistently making more. But
Yeah. So if you want
we have
these
a
cookies,
24-hour
I can
timer.
order them. If I want them, like, because you said you sell out, so it's kind of like a barbecue joint. You're like, I really want that, but if I get there at the wrong time, I'm not going to get what I
However,
want.
We continue to cook though, so we,
Okay.
we try not to ever run out. I mean,
Okay.
we really do our best to just constantly be baking so that we have something always, especially all 6 of the flavors. We
Yes.
want everyone to be able to have all of that. But if there is a timer on the cookies, if they don't sell out, we have 24 hours. We want to make sure we have the freshest cookies. So we're baking every morning and usually every night so that each time of day is
And how long do they
fresh.
last? Because that's a big deal to me.
I mean, I'll let these sit on my counter for a week and just pick at them because I don't have the big sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Now,
I
that's
wish
not
that I
the
could
same for
lie and
every
say
house.
this. It's so true. People will be like, "What?"
Well, you know what I'm talking about with cookies, or those kind of things
Like get
where
stale
it'd be
or
good for a
something?
day, and then like that moisture's gone. And
No,
then,
not
these
these.
stay
and then you
good.
just put it in ice cream, and you're good. You
Yeah,
just
no.
crumble it and put it in ice cream.
Put it in
That's
some
like
ice cream,
double
warm it
attack.
up.
Yeah.
No, these will
Double
stay
sugar
fresh
attack.
for days. I mean,
That's cool, okay? Because
Yeah.
that's something like
I can attest to that for sure.
because you can buy up to like what? Do y'all do dozens, or do you have different packages?
yep. So we sell them in singles, 4-packs, 6-packs, and 12-packs, which is our
Oh,
party pack.
jeez.
And then we also do minis. So those
You mean
have
normal?
the special.
I
order.
feel like I looked at the size of those, and I'm like, yeah, those are giant.
Yes, we do minis. So you can special order those. You can call in. We cater. I've been doing a lot of stuff for weddings and just bigger events and even school birthdays. I get a lot of moms calling in ordering like 24 minis for the classrooms, and
Yeah.
we can definitely do stuff like
Well,
that.
the one thing I love about cookies, you can just eat them with. I'm a big hand eater. It sounds disgusting
like
when you say it like
Yeah,
that,
no.
but
Yeah, you don't
it's
need
like
to
I don't
fork
need
and
utensils. I can carry it around.
Yeah.
I can just do whatever I want with it. I don't have to have like a plate most of the time.
Yeah.
So cookies are right up there.
Yeah. There you go. It's your perfect dessert.
I just want to just side note. I had a conversation with my guys at Rosemary Barbecue. They had that same conversation. His dad Ben said that there's a old school barbecue joint in Lockhart that they don't have for years. They didn't have no silverware, no nothing. You just had to eat everything with your hands. Doesn't matter what it was.
Yeah.
Everything. No silverware. He couldn't stand it.
Even the beans and corn.
Yeah, so he had to go to the store, and he had to go to the store. He said and grab like utensils and stuff before he went there. He usually gets getting pissed before he go there, but just a little side. Sorry, Ben. I had to let him know that.
Well, it's funny about those kind of places. I feel like when you have that oddity to it, you remember it.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure.
And you're like, I'll never forget utensils when I go to this place because it's worth it. It reminds me, I went, there's this golf course, Grand Lake Estates. They don't have any water on the course. And I learned that the hard way because we had like an 8 a.m. tea time and we, had a lot of fun the night before. And I always bring my big old water jug to fill up. And I was waiting by like hole 8. I was like, there's no water here. And I was freaking out. I was like, how do I get water? Like, I'm
Dehydrated.
dying.
Yeah,
And
dehydrated.
I called the front office. They're like, yeah, we don't have a cart person. We don't have any of that. Like, we have a vending machine in the office if you want something. And I was like, but I have to drive all the way back. It's a links course. So you don't go by the front office
Right.
until you're done. It was terrible. But luckily, everyone's really nice in Montgomery County. And the folks in front of us were like, yeah, we made the same mistake. Here you go.
Here's the
That's
bottle.
good. There you go. See?
Because it was bad. I was like, a sign would have been nice.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now I go there every time. It's my favorite place.
But now you're prepared though. So.
Oh, yeah. Because you can bring whatever you want on the course.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And cookies. So now that's the next thing.
Now
I
you
want to
can
bring
cookies.
cookies.
There you go.
And so let's talk about the favorites. Like I guess you said you have the 3 normal ones every week, and then is it every week you change up the other 3?
The other 3 change every Monday. So every Monday you'll have fresh flavors through Saturday. So my favorite flavors. Let's ask Eddie what his favorites are so far. He's tried about a dozen.
Let's ask him his worst. What's the worst
Okay.
cookie you ever had at this place?
I'm not. Well, it's not worse, but I'm not a
See,
Nutella
he
fan.
doesn't-
She liked Nutella last.
Oh,
She
okay,
liked
yeah.
Nutella last week. I'm just not a Nutella fan. And
What-
people
Yeah.
love it. I don't
Nutella.
know.
You know what Nutella reminds me of? It reminds me of sweet pickles.
Oh gosh, no.
Well, no, because
No.
no. I meant more of it confuses me.
Like
Because
you go
I'm
to
so
get a
I'm
dill.
so used to dill pickles,
Being sour.
and then I ever have a sweet pickle. I'm like, this is a lie.
You're like,
like
this
these
is
are
not what
bad.
it's
These are
supposed to
bad
be.
dill pickles. They've gone bad.
Yeah.
No,
And
okay.
Nutella is the same thing. I'm like, this is kind of like chocolate, but is it like?
Like, I'm
It's
so
not.
confused.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, no, I just can't do it. And people love
Wait,
Nutella.
you don't like dill pickles though, right? So that
don't
was
like
a
pickles at
that was
all.
a really funny.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's
why I
kind of
was
weird.
like,
You're a
Like
barbecue
pickles.
guy and you don't like pickles.
Oh my god. I mean, that's the thing, and they're like all about the pickles.
Well, it
That's
cleans your
hilarious.
palate.
Yeah.
That's why That's
Palate
why
not
like
clean.
Bar ABBQ. My friend was like, "Hey, why do they give us these onions? These pickled onions? Like it's supposed to."
Pickled onions are good. I don't mind those, but actual pickles themselves, I can't do.
You just like cucumbers then?
Yeah, no,
So why don't you just say that?
Yeah, it's-
just say you don't like
Give me
cucumbers.
cucumber.
right?
Don't pickle it.
I'm just
That's
not a
so
fan. I
funny.
can't do
And
it.
Nutella's the same way. I'm like, it's just confusing.
Yeah, you're thinking you're getting chocolate, but you're not.
Yeah.
I get that.
don't
But I like
that.
Reese's. My favorite one is the Reese's Pieces cookie because I
Reese's is the best.
I have an absolute obsession with Reese's Pieces. I don't know what it is, but I do. Ever since like 8th grade, I've had an
What,
obsession.
did I see an ad recently that said they're changing it?
I hope not.
It was like a tease.
I will say this: I bought a 10-pound bag of Reese's Pieces off of Amazon. No BS. And they were just literally just the color of Reese's Pieces, but they were peanut butter M&Ms.
Wait,
I was
what?
literally, and they were big. I was bamboozled.
So there was peanuts inside the M&Ms?
No, they were
Or
peanut
like
butter.
peanut butter.
No, yeah, they're peanut butter M&Ms. You ever
Oh.
had those before?
No.
They're pretty
Listen,
good.
I am not.
No,
I
they're
don't have a
good.
sweet tooth. I have to crave sweets. I don't
Oh,
just
that's
eat
true.
candy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no,
They're
that's
pretty
true.
good.
No,
Yeah.
they're good, but they're not Reese's Pieces, and they were giant. I'm like, this isn't fun.
like, this is not
Still
what I
sitting on
ordered
my
10
desk now?
pounds
Yeah.
of.
Not fun at all.
But I'm pretty sure I saw something recently.
I hope not.
Well, I think you know how they do that kind of stuff.
Just
It's
kinda,
we're
yeah. But it's good marketing, yeah.
Yeah, because they're like we're changing your favorite
Try and work you up.
cookie
yeah.
or not cookie. What would you call Reese's Pieces? It's not cookie,
Candy.
Candy.
just candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't call it a candy bar.
No, it's just
It's
candy
just-
pieces.
Candy pieces.
Like Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, like Reese's Pieces. Yeah, exactly.
This is weird. This is a weird world.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I guess just candy pieces. Like, I mean, what would you consider it? M&Ms, right? Just
Just like a piece of candy.
yeah.
I don't know.
I guess.
Chocolate.
I don't know.
Nah, I'm gonna overthink it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, Kim doesn't overthink it. She just sticks to cookies.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
And
listen,
cookies are
scrap cookies. You'll never be confused.
There's just circles every time. We never change it up.
I will say this. I do have something that I want to throw out there, and we were talking about this. I have a friend who I've been following for a while who does not competitive eating, but he's like a competitive.
Aren't we all competitive eaters?
Man, some more than I savor my food. I don't eat fast. I can't do it. But this guy eats incredibly fast. but he's not like a food competitor. He doesn't claim to be. He just does food challenges. But he wants to do a challenge with Cookie Co. So we're trying to figure out something that he can do. Maybe eat like so many cookies in 25 minutes, blah, blah. I mean, these are pretty
I don't
good.
know.
He did a 10-pound cinnamon roll at Bonnie's Donuts months ago last year that I was covering. And it was 10
How
pounds.
does your
How do they cook
stomach
that?
10 pounds?
I mean, it's just a bunch of
How
dough.
do they evenly cook that?
I don't know.
That's magic right
Yeah,
there.
that's
Because,
a lot.
when I was, like I said, growing up making cookies, my mom always had her thing where she made great cookies. And then it was like, oh, Richard, do you want to try? And
You
I go,
always make
yeah.
yours a little
And
bit
then make it a giant
Yeah.
one. And it
Yeah.
never comes out the way you
I
you
mean, there's
imagine.
ways.
It's burnt around.
There's ways.
Well, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so we do cookie cakes too, but our cookie cakes are just this size. I mean, I say just. This
You mean
is
the
pretty,
square?
Pretty decent. Yeah, it fits perfectly
not
into
a
this
circle?
box. It's a rectangle.
They're doing a V-Day cake, cookie cake.
We
as well,
are.
so.
We're doing a Valentine's Day next week. You can pre-order a heart-shaped cookie cake.
So how do you guys cook it evenly? What's the secret?
I can't tell you the secret.
So it's just a piece of equipment then? It's like a cool
mean-
exclusive thing. I have to...
Cookie
It's
Co.
come to where the
Montgomery.
Yeah, I have to start my own cookie co. Okay. And I get the cool oven.
They cook evenly.
It's
but
even,
they
is
are
it the
still
Easy
so
Bake Oven
yummy inside.
2.0? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I learned that when I was about 5, and I
Yeah.
carried with
And
me.
they bought the adult
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit more pricey. Yeah.
A little bit more expensive, just slightly.
I love it. Well, how much are Easy Bake Ovens today? I can imagine them being like $100. I don't know why.
Are they even selling them still?
I actually, yes.
I'll look it
Over
up.
Christmas,
I'll
I
look it
heard
up.
some people talking about they were buying them for their kids.
I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. A lot of nostalgia toys
They're
and
just
things
kind
were
of like
coming back.
making a comeback.
Yeah.
Let's see. Easy Bake Ovens. Oh, they're a baking. They're considered a toy.
Yeah, so it's like retro.
So yeah, they're $60 at Walmart.
I wonder if the flavors are better. Like, does it still taste like Play-Doh,
Yeah,
or
absolutely,
are we
probably
making our
does.
way up in the world?
Do they? I don't think they even sell Play-Doh anymore, do they?
They do.
I mean, yeah.
You want to know how I know this?
'Cause you-
Because I bought a box of Play-Doh for my kids for Christmas, and somehow this morning, of all days, when I'm trying to get out the door, I come around the corner and they have the Play-Doh everywhere. And I'm like,
How ironic
please,
is we're just talking about Play-Doh.
please don't do that.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, you make cookies out of Play-Doh, right? And you eat it. No.
gosh.
No, actually, I found for $150.
That's got to be from
Dang.
the retro one.
Like
No,
an
it's
old
on
school
Walmart. It's like, well, it comes with extra food.
Man, inflation. I do not think it cost that when we were
Well,
kids.
no, I think this one comes with like pretzel packs and
Oh, Annie Ann's. I'm sure the kids
Yeah.
can do a lot of good stuff these days, right? Like, geez.
I don't know. I mean, that's one thing I'm going to ask you. Are you always a baker, Kim? Or
I
is-
love to bake.
Okay.
I've always loved to bake.
So this is before Cookie Co. Montgomery.
Yeah,
before.
oh yeah, like
Okay.
I've always just loved to bake more than I love to cook. My husband, he can cook all day. He can open the fridge and be like, "Oh, we have these 5 things," and he can make a gourmet meal. That
Said
is
we're
not
doing-
me.
We're setting up shop. We got it.
Yeah,
Figure it out. in the
but I can
basket.
bake.
Was he? Yeah, you know, it comes
Yeah.
after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with cookies, would you say?
What?
You ever experimented with cookies?
Like different flavors? you
Yeah, I was thinking about
That's
that.
what they do every
when
day, though.
Well, I mean more of like
Every week.
there's not a breakfast cookie.
mean? Well, I mean,
And
a
there's not,
scone isn't
like,
every
uh,
cookie.
is
Is
there-
a breakfast cookie.
That's
Like
true.
lemon blueberry is totally
There's
a breakfast cookie.
like a maple bacon cookie.
oh yeah.
Right?
We have a few that are like
Is there anything
scone
with fish?
consistency. No.
Come on.
I know it sounds disgusting.
I
I'm,
do
just,
not
I'm
want
asking.
my,
I'm
I don't want my
asking.
oven to smell like that. I'm sure somewhere in the world there's a fish
I was about to
cookie,
say something.
but not in
probably,
my
I'm
shop.
sure. Or they're adding
Okay.
like fish paste to it or something.
Okay. Well, no, because for the Super Bowl coming up this weekend, our buddies and I we decided to do something a little different. We're just making dips.
Oh,
Okay.
That's all
Okay.
we're doing.
I like that.
I can get behind that.
And we're like trying to come up with different dips because when you think of dip, you think like the 7-layer bean dip, and
Yeah.
so one of them was a hot crab cake dip. So that was a little different,
Mm-hmm.
but so you don't think of using
Crackers?
you use something different than
Ooh,
just
you
chips.
use bread. Like,
Oh, yeah, I guess.
And then we found a Reuben dip,
oh,
which
that
is
sounds
wild.
good.
And I was like, "There's a Reuben dip," and then so we're doing.
There's just chopped corned beef in there.
Yeah, it's just like a Reuben, just in a pot. You dip it, and we're like, "Well, what do you dip in it?"
What is it? Reuben's normally what on rye bread?
Yeah.
rye bread.
So we
So
might.
I
we're,
would like
we're-
shred up some
Thousand
rye
Island
bread.
that's
yeah.
what we were talking about doing.
Oh, so
And
good. I love Reuben's.
That
So,
sounds
but with
good.
cookies, what could we do?
I mean, it's unlimited. There's so many flavors. I feel like
I
you can
know.
never
Yeah,
go
I
wrong
mean,
with cookies until you start
unless
trying
you-
to put meat and fish in them. Then I
Ah,
might draw
meat.
the line.
I don't want a cookie.
Yeah,
You want a
meat.
cookie dip though? I don't want to. I wouldn't want to eat a cookie.
No,
dip.
not a cookie dip. I just meant cookies. Like 'cause
Oh.
cookies. That's one thing I love about, especially the memory of making cookies. You can do whatever you want
Yeah.
in such a little package. It's like, oh, you like peanut butter, you can just put peanut butter in yours.
Yeah.
But that's why I
And-
like that there's places like Cookie Co that exist because every week they're changing their cookies up. I mean,
Well, that s'more one looks ridiculous. Like,
Oh, I mean, yeah, but it's
I don't know
It
how I'm going to
is-
feel after I eat that.
It is so good.
I mean, it's thick,
I was
but-
pleasantly surprised because
You should do a vodka Red Bull one. Vodka Red Bull cookie. Those are
I
popular.
think somebody sells boozy cookies around here somewhere.
Oh,
to be
I'm
honest,
sure.
I think somebody does.
Yeah.
Might be an at-home person, but I'm pretty sure somebody does.
That's really funny.
What is it? Don't people make those like rum balls? For like, family. You ever met a family
like
that makes
filled
it?
with
What,
them?
yeah,
Yeah.
what are they called?
The little
the
droppers in it.
chocolate?
Yeah.
What are those called? Are they called rum balls?
Well,
What are they called?
I mean, I don't call it rum balls,
Yeah,
but
I don't know. I just
yeah, no, I mean,
There was
they-
this family I knew. Like it was ironic. They were Baptists and they were like would never drink, but then they would make those. And
that was
like,
their way.
but like they were so excited about it every Christmas, and I was like,
Was it like a cakey type thing?
it was like little balls, and they had
Yeah, and they're full of liquor
some type
inside.
of liquor in it,
Yeah.
and
You can
it,
still get those. I think you honestly probably get them at like Costco. Like
Yeah.
the big box of
It's
just
weird.
chocolates full with
Oh,
liquor.
you just fill it. You just fill them up.
No, they're
yourself?
already filled.
no,
for
it's
you.
made
Yeah.
in the batter and stuff like that. But like you can make them really strong.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm lying. I have tried it.
I don't know what they're
Jack Daniels
called,
one
though.
before, I think.
Okay, yeah.
They were very excited about them every year, and I'm like, oh, don't eat too many of them.
Yeah, right. You're gonna be feeling them effects.
That's funny.
But no, it's just because that's one thing I love about cookies. You can be creative and do things. And well, I want to remind folks we have Cookie Co Montgomery in the studio because y'all are doing a giveaway.
Yep.
And what they had to do, there's a special post from Petty Eddie Eats, and it's kind of shared. And I think it's the one with the picture of both of y'all, right?
Yeah.
And y'all doing a giveaway on Tuesday. I believe that's the 12th.
The
13th.
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 Day before
13th.
Valentine's
That's
Day.
right.
Day
Valentine's Day
before
is the
Valentine's
or
Yeah.
it's Wednesday. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and so that's happening on the 12th. Y'all are going to announce it's going to be random. You have to like and then also tag somebody in the
Tag
post
somebody,
and
follow
follow
Cookie Co.
Cookie Co Montgomery. So there's a 3 checkpoint system
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like three.
to win the cookie
A Valentine's Day cookie kit.
cookie
So
kit,
you're
which
gonna
is you
get-
make your own cookies.
Yep, you're gonna make your own cookies. You're gonna get 8 little mini sugar cookies, some frosting, and some fun Valentine's Day toppings.
Now, if you don't win, I can still buy one of those,
Yes,
right?
you
So
can.
how do I do that? Do I have to? Because I imagine I have to order it.
you can call ahead, or you can just pop in. We're gonna have enough on hand because, like me, I get busy and I forget, and
Oh,
I have to
can't
just
imagine.
stop by.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can pop in. You can get those. The only thing you do have to pre-order next week if you want it is the Valentine's heart-shaped cookie cake.
Okay.
So if you want that, that has to be pre-ordered so that we
Do
can
girls
make it.
like that, or do guys like that? Would you like getting one of those?
I would.
Do you
I
think?
mean, I eat all the time. So
I know that's well.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? More food? Sure. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
It's festive. I mean, there's a lot of like Valentine's parties. I think Galentine's parties for the women is pretty
What?
popular these days.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
we do
the new trend.
Galentine's Day.
What?
That's so funny. She just said
Gallon?
that.
Yeah.
It's still like the new trend.
Where all the
for
girls have a girls' night and they get together and it's just fun, like
Yeah,
Valentine's
we had
themed.
I want to say we had the guy who owns Game Changer Arcade over in downtown Conroe.
I haven't been there yet,
He's
but I
doing
want to
an
go.
anti-Valentine's
Okay,
Day.
so for the singles,
I guess.
I get that,
I don't
okay.
really know.
A lot of places have been doing that for years, but I mean, I like that a lot of local spots are starting to
Yeah.
adapt it. I mean, Hooters did it like I
there's
think you
something
get
for
free
everyone.
wings or something like that a long time ago
Yeah.
if you were
Bring your
single.
divorce papers.
It was something
Is
like
that
that. To be
I know
honest.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
I think I know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
And you mean like years ago they've been doing that.
And I'm like, finally, I'm eligible. This is great. it's like
yeah.
okay, listen, for those of you who don't want Valentine's Day themed
Yeah,
stuff
right.
next week, you can still get regular cookies.
well, no. You get the cookie cake and you blow it up. There you go. You feel better about yourself.
This guy,
mean-
I like
I
it.
mean-
I like it.
Well, no, it's just Valentine's Day is always one of those odd days that everyone spends it somewhat differently, and some
is
people have
very divided.
expectations. Some people don't have. Like to me, I don't think about any holidays. It's weird. Like Christmas now has become inconvenient for me. So.
Oh, okay.
And, well, it's more of the atmosphere where everyone is just hunkered down for 3 days, and I'm like, no, we got to be doing something.
Like,
Like,
let's go do something.
let's go do something.
Okay, I get that.
I get that.
And
Yeah, no, I get
especially with the radio station, it's like because with the radio, you're always trying to make content, but then it's like no one wants to do anything for the whole month of January and December because,
They just spent
and
the
it's
last.
just
yeah.
like okay,
I
well,
mean-
either you're gonna do something or you're not, and
Yeah, I mean, try owning. Speaking of January, try owning a cookie shop.
isn't that weird?
The first 2 weeks of January, when everyone's like,
Yeah.
"This year we're not going to eat any sweets, and we're
No,
going to
I-
work out."
See, I didn't even
We're
think
saving
about.
our money.
Yeah,
right.
I didn't even think about that because I think at the beginning of January we were talking about. I think I have All Star Brewery, not All Star, Southern Star Brewery in.
Oh, like
and
Dry
he,
January.
And he mentioned Dry January, and I clearly I'm not going to do that, but a lot of my friends did, and I was so confused. Like, oh, that makes total sense. Like, the brewery's not going to have a lot of people in because for some reason people aren't wanting to drink.
It's just things you don't think about. I mean, yeah.
We're coming up with too much.
Well,
stuff.
you know what? Everyone's the hypocrites out there are like support local businesses, but your life decision, guys, are hurting local businesses when you're not drinking and you're not eating cookies. All right, so stop thinking about yourself.
Exactly.
Save the local businesses in January, okay?
That's when they need it the most.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's great.
Those holiday seasons are pretty rough on them for sure.
Yeah. I'm not a big commercial holiday person. Listen, I'm a sucker for love, though. Like, I love love, and my husband will tell you that any day, but I don't necessarily feel that it has to be next Wednesday for it to be celebrated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
so
I get that.
Just all the time.
Like, I remember the last Valentine's Day. This is me sound bitter. So
I like it.
the last Valentine's Day I had,
Stories with that. Go ahead.
I took her to my favorite restaurant, and they had a special Valentine's meal.
What's the restaurant?
It was Mr. Taco. And see, that's where I failed, okay? Because the food was delicious, and she literally goes, of all the days to take me to Mr. Taco, you took me on Valentine's Day. And I was like, well, this is my favorite restaurant.
It's my favorite restaurant.
You said it's my favorite restaurant. Why would I not?
Like, why would I not take you to my favorite restaurant? Like,
sounds silly, but yeah.
and then I got in so much trouble for that because I was like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, well, they were having us. What? This is good, right? No.
Listen, I mean, I don't know.
But I mean, you're speaking from your perspective, but then here's the other perspective.
Yeah.
She doesn't say. I mean, again, it's divided.
I'm very big on
She just got her cookie.
men and women's brains
Right.
just operate so differently. Like, but
Yeah.
I've recognized that long enough ago to where I understand. I'm like, okay, my husband thinks way differently than I do, and that's not bad. We just think differently.
it's not at
so
all.
it's not that you were not caring. You just
Oh no,
were
I was
thinking
not. Well, according to her, I
differently.
was not caring.
He's not carried on.
Because
When he said
He's
me,
like,
it was
listen,
mine.
no, I wanted what I wanted.
well, yeah.
My
The sad part
favorite
is,
spot.
like, even if it wasn't Valentine's, I'd be like, hey, you want to go to Mr. Taco?
Yeah, it's
So
just your spot you
it's
go
just-
to. Yeah.
I was like, this sounds
So
really
she's
good.
probably already used to it, and then you were like, "We're going here again." She
Yeah.
was like, "No."
Okay, so I have
Well,
to
I
say
did-
something about that because I was thinking about this on the way here. One thing that I love about the Petty Eddie Eats is you are spotlighting so many businesses. It's not just like you're picking and choosing your favorites. You're truly just like going all over the place because how many times have you driven down 105? There's so many businesses. And unless you have a need for it or you've been recommended to it, you're not going to stop.
It's true.
So I think that like it's really cool what he does, and especially like you having us on the radio
Mm-hmm.
is if you're driving by and you're like, cookies aren't really my thing. You're not gonna stop in, unless somebody told you, oh, they're so good, you have to stop in, right? I need to get better about that.
Well, also with what's it
Think about
called?
it.
What's it called? DoorDash and stuff like that. That's really bizarre to me. That world.
We had a discussion in the cookie shop the other day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can I
just
DoorDash
I want to know why.
cookies?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we're a little
Yeah.
but
I'm just curious, like, what about it is?
Well, no, it's like because what ends up happening is you get exposed to a bunch of different restaurants because it's at your fingertips. Like I didn't even know that. I didn't even know this was here. I didn't even know that was there. I visit my best friend in Austin all the time, and that's another wild thing because the food scene in
whole other
Austin,
world, yeah.
and
it's pretty diverse.
and I was like, where are these places? Why don't we just go to these places? Oh, that's way too far for us to go. I was like, so you're making this poor soul drive all over here? And he's like, well, they're just delivering. I'm like, So, well, actually, let's talk about that. The dining experience at
right.
Cookie Co. Montgomery. So you have sodas and cookies.
Yep.
So
We also have milk for those of you who want milk with your
What kind of
cookies.
milk?
You can get a little
You
box of organic milk, all right?
okay.
Is there
Well,
a
people will milk.
2%. What?
People people are weird with their milk, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
Bring your own
So-
or grab a box.
I made a post the other day about a very exotic milk that I saw from Kroger. I was like, boy, Jesus, I just never know these
yeah.
days. I mean, there's
Well,
so
no,
many
there's some
different-
wild milk. Like milk from the Middle East is wild
Oh.
I don't drink
because
I
they
don't
have
know
like
anything
mint
about
flavored
this.
stuff, and I don't know what it's called, but it's the special kind of milk over there. And then over here you have, I think what is it like what is that? The Mexican
Horchata?
Yeah.
Horchata, yeah.
See, that's
I mean,
what
I will drink that, but like, I don't drink milk straight up. I can't do it.
And see, we do raw milk in our house. Like
Like
there's
from the
you have a cow?
yeah, you can get it at
Of
the
course
farmer's
milk comes with it.
market. But there's so when you get regular milk at the store, when it's pasteurized, they strip all the vitamins and stuff out of it. But if you have raw milk,
I
which it still goes
see.
through
I
the
don't even care
filtration
about that. I like
process.
texture, and that's
Oh,
why I
it's
like
so
2%.
good.
When I
It's
had
so
because
good.
my
You said texture. Why you like 2%? It's watered milk.
2% isn't that skim milk, dude?
Water milk.
Skim milk is more of the water flavor.
But
Okay.
but whole milk's like
You've got to go to Montgomery Farmers Market on a Saturday. It's like
Yeah.
9 to noon or something, and they'll let you taste it. You can have a
No,
little
I've had raw
Oh.
milk before. Out of it, like I literally put it in a
So
barrel and grab some
barrel.
grab some tit and go for it. I've done it, and it's fine. Again, I don't eat cereal, so it's like
Yeah,
I'm-
exactly.
like, I
why
don't
do-
need it.
Cereal
It's
guy,
fine.
so, yeah.
Plus, it's like milk's not one of those things I like to chug.
Yeah.
So
It's probably not.
I'm
very
only
good
like I'm
idea.
strictly a water person, and then
I mean, I'm not. I can't. Seeing people chug milk, I'm just like, why? That's so strange to me.
well, especially with the gallon challenge. Did you remember that?
Yeah, stop.
Isn't
That
that
can't be
great?
good. That can't be good for you.
That's what you should do
All
for
that
the
no.
for the competitor for the so he has to eat like 6
No.
cookies while drinking a gallon.
No,
He
I don't
was
want to
like-
watch that.
he's
Who
like-
wants to
he's-
watch that?
Me,
Nope.
I do.
No, but I mean, the reality of a competitive food eater, I mean, literally, or just a challenge eater, is it's not pretty. And I learned that from the guy he was with, because the guy he was with was like top in the nation, and this guy was just, I mean, scarfing it down.
I mean, they like pour water and soda on their food just to like.
Yeah, like when you're doing the Nathan's hot dog competition, they're dipping their hot dog.
Oh, that's
in the
disgusting.
Water. It drives me up a wall.
I
I'm
like
like,
to savor
oh my
and
God.
enjoy.
No, we had that actually. I had
It's
a
like nobody's
discussion.
gagging on stage, right? I mean, I know we're just swallowing at that point.
I had that discussion with Andrew on Audience of One. Was the pioneers in competitive sports, and so some guy or girl was sitting there eating a bunch of hot dogs.
Just changed the game.
And she's like, you know what? If we dip this in water,
It'll go down easier.
go down easier. And then that people are like, that's cheating. That's cheating. And then they never really said it wasn't.
The world of competitive eating is wild. Just
Yeah.
so we're aware, it's really wild. I mean, that's for another show, but it's so wild. So I mean, you'd be surprised what they do over there.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can't. I think.
PD, all that stuff. I mean, it's crazy. You never know, man. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, that's.
It's a wild world. I never thought it, but I mean, I follow all things food.
I feel sorry for any restaurant they visit afterwards. You know what I mean?
Again,
Or public restroom or whatever.
It's the reality.
That's what I feel sorry for.
And that's and it's a reality too. I saw that myself. I was like, what's going on? And I mean, again, hey, I understand because there's no way I would. I mean, I have my own personal issues. There's no way I would be like, I'd be slumped.
Well, that's why I love restaurants that do it. Where I'm talking about like the steakhouses. They're like, oh yeah, if you eat the
Like
steak,
the
you get it for free.
Big Texan challenge,
Or
was it Amarillo? I think.
is that it was? Yeah, because is there one at Buffalo Wild Wings? You have to-
Oh, the hot ones.
but I think you have to eat it. You have to pay
Yeah.
for it though.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
hot
certain
challenge.
amount.
You still have to pay for that. I'm trying to think of like ones that are free.
No, don't you get it free if you finish it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you get it.
Because I remember they give you a sweatband if you finished it. I remember that, and I was like, oh man, a
Buffalo Wild Wings
sweatband.
isn't that good to me anyway. So.
I haven't been there.
Well, they're inconsistent.
They're
That's
very
one thing I
inconsistent.
hate about that place because I love wings. I love hot wings. I love hot
Yeah.
stuff, and it's just like every time I go there, it's like I'm gonna be disappointed no matter what because something isn't right. It's never just right.
No, ever. I mean, people complain about Wingstop. I'm like, well, I'd rather go to Wingstop than Buffalo Wild Wings any day, man. I don't know.
Have you been to the wings place over here
The
on
Wings
North
and
Loop?
More? Is that
No,
what
no,
it's
it's like Wild Wings or something. It's like in a gas station
You
by
mean-
Rainbow Roller Rink.
You mean OMG Wings?
OMG Wings.
Yeah. No, they're pretty good.
Pretty
I mean, I
good?
said they're not but they're solid. They're probably one of the better spots in Conroe. Your guy over at the coffee shop in at Dragon Ball Z, he does.
I've had his wings.
Amazing wings. Amazing.
They were
wings.
okay for
and I'm
me.
pretty sure they're better now than they were when I tried them. So
Well, see, Son and I have this weird system where he sees me and he's like, "You want to try something?" Because I like spicy stuff, and he always tries to kill me.
yeah,
So
no,
that was the last
seriously.
time I tried his wings.
The
is
wing challenge,
when he was opening up the coffee shop, he's like, "Hey, come over here. I want you to try these wings." I'm like, "Cool, dude." Eat it, and I'm like, "These are insane! Like, you can't give these to the public."
Yeah.
And he's like,
no,
"No,
I'm not. It's
The
just
mess,
for
they're
you.
just
called
for
the.
That's what he did, and I was like,
FO. The F around to find out wings is what he calls
Oh
them.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was very disappointed in him. I was like, I really just wanted to try your wings, not like
And now
the
I'm
wings.
pissed. And now my mouth's on
Like, I
fire.
almost died
Thanks.
today. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's what he did to me, and I'm just like, I'm never eating here again because I'm gonna die. But no, that's not the case because I never actually tried his actual wings he serves people.
Yeah, no, but I mean, as far as wing joints, I mean, I think OMG Wings does have pretty decent wings, to be honest. I mean, 'cause if you're tired of going to Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop, they're definitely good to try out for sure. So
Yeah, I mean, you're a food guy, so that's why we're talking about this and
I can
cookies.
talk all day about food.
Yeah.
Okay, what food do you not know anything about?
It's got to be something out there. I don't know, bro. I mean,
because I like to try anything. Like I'm one of those kind of
Yeah,
guys. Like
same.
I'll eat bull testicles. I'll do whatever. You know.
Oh, what's your least favorite food?
mine.
We just talked about this the other day.
Oh my God! It is. It was on my page too. And people, I don't know how you chitlins, chitterlings, how you want to call it. My older sister calls it chitterlings, and it drives me up a wall. But they're like pig intestines.
Oh yeah.
And obviously huge in my culture. When I was growing up as a kid, my mom and dad, or my mom, I'm telling you this now, Mom. She says that my dad brought this into our house, and he cooked them in a crock pot. And, and they cook for hours. When it's the most terrible smell you will ever have in your house.
That's what I feel about a lot of like fermented things.
This is way worse. Than fermented.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
like fermented things are never like the average time I enjoy them is very low.
Yeah, no.
Anything fermented, I'm like, I don't know. About
I didn't
those
even eat
guys.
them. So my mom was like, I never ate them. Why were we cooking them every holiday? My grandma.
You ever had tripe before?
It's the same thing. The triplets, right?
Yeah, like tripe tacos.
Yeah, no, I haven't had that, but I know it's basically the same thing as what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
from what I saw.
because they boil it in milk. Yeah, and then they usually fry them though. So, but it has that weird. That's a weird.
I can't.
Like the texture.
Yeah.
But again, I'll try anything. I'll do it.
I mean, that's good.
I'll try anything once. At least once.
I'm not like
We don't have to eat it again. I'm not telling you to
I'm
eat
not
it
like Chris
again.
Zamern from Bizarre Eats
Yeah.
who does stuff like that, Bizarre Foods, but
And because I think I told you anchovies are the only thing like I would say no to on anything. I'm like no.
you've tried it before, right?
Oh yeah, the texture is terrible.
So do you
Yeah.
like Caesar dressing then? Like it's not the flavor, it's the texture.
It's the texture. Oh, it's
Okay.
terrible. Like the
Yeah.
little bones and everything.
Uh-huh.
I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Like
I,
actual Caesar dressing, you know how it's made, right?
yeah.
With anchovies,
And it's
yeah.
so wild to me.
And
Man,
no,
it's so
also
good.
I
I
love
can't
Caesar
pronounce it correctly. I think it's Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
When we were kids, we called
Yeah.
it wash your sister sauce.
Yeah, watch
Yeah.
your sister
Yeah.
sauce. It's made with
Worcestershire.
avocados. Not avocados.
Anchovies.
Anchovies, yeah.
So,
It gives it that pungent.
but yeah,
Light.
we don't, so that's what we should make the next cookie.
Anchovy
Just make it.
cookies?
Just make a disgusting
Just
cookie.
because.
I'll cook them in your house.
We'll make
Yeah.
it.
Because I don't want my
Let's-
shop to smell like
Let's
that.
make a disgusting cookie for Petty Eddie to eat, and I think
Why set me up like that? This is for you. You'll eat anything.
Do you want to try any of them?
right now, no,
I don't know
because
if you
we're
really
on the
wanna, like,
air.
eat
And
while you're talking, but yeah.
no, I'm
They're free
definitely,
to try.
I'm definitely gonna try them.
Yeah,
and
they're staying here. I have plenty where I got
but
that from.
let's tell folks again. Cookie Co. Montgomery, you're open 6 days a week.
Yep.
And
10 a.m.
cookies and soda is the only thing y'all do.
Yep.
So if you're having a birthday party or if you're just craving a cookie, just call you guys up, see what you got.
Give us a
And
call.
I put links to your social media, and
Yeah.
y'all kind of update everyone every week. You have 3 different cookies
Mm-hmm.
every time.
We always have 6 flavors. It's actually kind of funny. I have a lot of friends who will text me like, when are you posting the lineup? Like people wait for it on Sunday to see what the flavors are going to be that week. And I actually used to be that person before we opened up our own. Cookie Co. is a franchise, but it's not some huge corporate thing. Friends of ours back in Redlands, California, they own the original ones. And so many of us begged them to let us branch out
Yeah.
and open them because they're just so good. So that's where that all started.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
Every Sunday, you'll see it on Instagram and Facebook. We'll post our
Okay.
new flavors.
interesting. Nothing with avocados or anchovies, though. That's
Nope.
too bad. I want little
Sorry.
fish heads coming out of mine, and it's like, this is gross.
And I'm also going to add, every week I'm getting with them as well to do reviews on the cookies. So, I mean, this week I'm behind because we've been doing the giveaway and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But every week, that is my goal, is to taste test every cookie they have. So,
Yeah.
give my review. just
Oh,
to
it's
keep
terrible. you make it sound so terrible.
No,
Every
absolutely.
week.
I love
Every
it.
Tuesday, I gotta taste some
every
cookies.
week.
Let me straighten that back out. Again, every Tuesday, I'm reviewing some of the best cookies in Montgomery County, guys, and you guys are thoroughly going to enjoy them.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess Petty Eddie, I put all your links, and you're just a food.
Yep.
Would you didn't call yourself a food critic last time we talked.
A food blogger. I mean,
blogger.
yeah, I critique food. I mean, minimally, but I try not to bash businesses that are locally, things like that. But
You should though. There's some terrible businesses out there,
there
and
are.
COVID didn't take them out. So it's up to us to take them out.
I like that. But yeah, I'm a food blogger. So I mean, anything that's food related, I try to get to. I mean, obviously people know me as the barbecue guy, but obviously
Yeah.
I get out and do everything I can. So
Yeah, I made
that's
ribs
what-
this weekend.
Did you?
Yeah, I'll show you a picture. Let me show you a picture.
Yeah, I'm excited
Pretty
about that.
good. I tried a Georgia seasoning. Because I like
Speaking
to
of
try,
Caesar,
I like to try different things.
I had a Caesar slaw from a place called Redbird's Barbecue this weekend, and it was incredible.
Like a
I know, I
coleslaw?
actually
Yes.
really need
Caesar
that in my
slaw?
life.
Caesar
Yes.
slaw.
Yeah,
And it's a coleslaw. I mean, it's a good twist on it. It was incredible.
all right, that's what I made.
Let's see these ribs.
Oh, those actually look good. Baby backs?
What? Betamax?
Baby backs?
Yeah.
How did you walk us through this? Did you like
I-
smoke
that's-
them? Did you put them in the oven?
I smoked them.
All right.
I smoked them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I seasoned them and all that kind of stuff. So,
You said Betamax? What do you
what are you
mean?
talking about? There's some term I don't know about barbecue. But no, my mother wanted ribs for Sunday, and I was like, okay, I can make some.
Like I got you.
So
All right.
it was interesting.
I will do a short little plug since you said ribs. My guys at Rosemeyer Barbecue are doing $30.
Are you saying Rose Mart or Rosemary?
Rosemeyer Barbecue.
Okay. Did you say Rosemary earlier?
No, Rosemeyer.
Okay, Rosemeyer, same. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. They're in Riley Fuzzle over in 99, but they
Where?
are doing
Where are they?
Riley Fuzzle area.
What the hell is that?
Over there off 99. It's like in Brayford area, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
my
in
bad.
Montgomery County, kind of.
You know, it's an argument. They say they're not in Montgomery County, but if you map it, I think it has them listed as Montgomery County still. They're like right on
They
the cusp.
sound really
Okay.
like rude and like put their nose up.
Oh yeah, right. These guys are
Because
definitely
if people
not
say
like
I'm not in Montgomery County, that means something to
that. Well,
me.
yeah,
When
right,
people tell
exactly.
me that, I'm like,
Like,
okay.
wait a minute.
Okay.
No, but they're doing $30 ribs today. They usually do it every Thursday. Also,
Is that
if
all you
get-
can eat or something?
No, it's just slab of ribs for $30. It's a pretty good. I mean, for a pretty good cut. Also, Bar A guys, get to them. They're doing smash burgers today. Definitely
Yes,
get down
they
to
are.
those guys have been on fire lately.
Today's Thursday. That's right.
I'm actually going there for lunch after this.
What the heck?
That's right.
I know. I'm so pumped. I haven't had their smash burger yet. I always miss it.
You know what's really a bunch of BS?
Do tell.
Mahjong's is closed to the public.
What is
Yeah, I
that?
saw that a couple months
That
ago.
is
he
some
did.
BS.
I actually don't know what that is.
It's a meat market.
It's a meat market on 105. It's next to Jeff's Jewelry, I think, or it's over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Tanning place and all that too as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and they used last time I was there, they were remodeling, and they have really good, like if you're doing any type of cooking, great place to get meat. But they also had seasonings that I liked,
Yeah.
and spices, and it
Yeah.
was like the only local place that you could get like last call spices are really good.
I will
And-
say that they're incredible. I
But
mean, the prices
they
were on
closed the
pricier
doors.
side, but
Like completely? Or
Well,
they're just not open
like
to the
you have to
public?
get the call and
yeah,
order,
to order up. Yeah.
and you can't just because I
You
like to
just hop
wander,
in. Yeah.
Because it made me think of those ribs because I got ribs from there one time to cook, and there's a difference when you're spending, you're gonna pay a lot more.
No, it's really a high quality meat there. I
Yeah.
mean, he was selling like Wagyu. I mean, he was selling everything. I mean, he was
Yeah.
really good. I mean, for years.
We
but,
should. Do you hear it? Do you hear us?
Yeah.
No,
Open back up
no,
to the
I
public.
think no, I think I think that he was like, you know what, I'm just done with people walking
Silly
in.
people walking in. Yeah, I can
Which
see
I
that.
don't. I mean, I guess.
So you can still get stuff from there.
Oh yeah,
You just have to
100%,
call ahead.
100%. You can
Okay.
because yeah. I mean, I just like going there because it's I can walk around and see what's going on.
I mean,
Yeah.
he made like they made stuff there. You can pick.
Oh
up
yeah, they had stuff.
chicken,
They had
all kinds of stuff,
cornbread
yeah.
stuffed chicken with jalapeno and like.
I mean,
sounds
seriously,
good.
like,
That
it
was my
really
favorite
Good. I mean, it's
getting
really,
there.
really good.
That's
and-
really good.
But I'm pretty sure like the price of meat and all the inflation going up probably was just taking a toll.
It
too,
makes
as
sense.
well.
I mean, food costs are ridiculous.
I mean, extremely
I had
bad.
somebody complain like our cookies are the lowest priced out of all of the franchises. We have like different tiers, and I chose the lowest because I mean I'm not going to gouge people for cookies. Like I want people to actually buy them and enjoy them.
Yeah.
But people complain. They're like $4 for a cookie. I'm like, this cookie is a meal. Have you seen how
Yeah,
big
they're
these
big.
things
Like you're not gonna eat this
are,
cookie in
right?
one
Like,
city. You're not gonna do it.
But food
I
costs.
do. If
the
you do,
only,
hey, more
the
power to
only
you.
time I ever complained to like the actual person, because I don't really usually do that, is I went. There was an old bakery here, and they were charging like $6 for orange juice,
Oh.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
I could buy 2 gallons. For
well,
that.
that's what in my mind it was like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's freshly squeezed. But I was like, yeah, but it's more than the meal.
You can get Florida's own
Like-
orange.
Yeah.
You can get two
And I was
jugs
just
of
like,
that.
but I was like, you're selling a biscuit sandwich thing for like $5, but then it's $6 for a thing of orange juice, like. Because I didn't even think about it. I love orange juice. And I was like, oh, I'll just take orange
I can
juice
get
in
a
a
Wendy's
sandwich.
biggie bag for that
Yeah.
price.
I was really weird. It wasn't even like that. It was just kind of like I've never had a drink that was more than the meal,
Yeah, nah. It's,
and that
Like,
was
look at
really.
Without
coffee, though.
alcohol.
But look at
at
coffee,
least.
though.
Yeah.
coffee is no different. I mean,
Coffee
coffee. I
is
mean,
expensive.
I love coffee, obviously, but I mean, not as much as some people. But I mean, coffee's not cheap these days.
I love a good coffee. Have y'all been to Trixie's?
What's Trixie's?
I've been telling you to go there.
Yeah, no, is that in
Yeah,
Montgomery?
it's in Montgomery.
Okay, no,
Trixie's.
it's good.
It's a local coffee shop. She roasts her own coffee beans. I'm telling you, that is my favorite treat.
Because I
at
went by a
Boston.
random coffee shop that was on 2854. It was in a
Oh, that's
black.
Wilder Love?
Is that what it is?
Wilder
Really
Love.
nice black.
Yeah. What's
and
going
white.
on over there?
What do you mean?
in that little
Well,
center.
yeah, because like usually there's a lot of fabrication places there for large industries.
Oh, like next door to it.
Like
have
on the
that
road,
other
yeah, on that
shop.
road, there's a lot of that. But then
Oh,
when
yeah.
you have that little,
It's just a little market. It's
and
a
then
little
it's a
flower
market,
shop,
and then
gift
there's
shop.
what's across the street? Is that a market?
That is Tara Sutton, her boutique. So
See, that's confused
I love
me.
her clothes.
This man, that's her area.
I know, no, because I live
like
in
what you want to know, I got you.
no, I live in Montgomery, and like when I went there, one of my buddies was like, "Hey, I'm taking the family to get coffee at this place, and we could sit down." I'm like, "Cool." And I'm sitting there looking around, and I was like, "What is that large tin building over
Yeah.
there? And why does it say boutique?"
It's TS. So Tara Sutton, you can online shop. She goes live every day at 10 a.m. and she tries on clothes. So it's kind of nice for us women who don't have time.
Is
to
this
go
like an
shopping.
OnlyFans thing?
No,
I'm just
no,
kidding.
she's not like
I-
trying them on camera. My goodness.
I was just kidding.
But you can shop.
Was
so
that
they'll have
whole
different
building
women.
is her?
Yeah, it's her warehouse because she sells
Oh
that
my
much
gosh.
clothes from all of these try-ons, and it's nice because they have
That makes so much
women
more
in all
sense
different
now.
sizes, and they're like, "Hey, I wear a large. I'm this tall. I'm this weight, whatever. Like, so this will fit
cool.
you."
Oh, wow.
And so it's basically like they're trying it on for you, so you don't have to actually go to the store to do it yourself. And then,
I've been wearing
so
the
that's
same
what that
clothes
warehouse
since
is.
I was like
That
in
is
high
a
school.
unique
so-
concept.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I've never heard.
I
that
don't
till
have
now.
time to go shop. Like I
Yeah,
just don't. But
that
if
makes
somebody's
sense.
trying an outfit on and I know we're the same height and size and all the things, I can be like, "Cool, that's gonna look good on me." So that's what that
Absolutely.
is.
It's a little creepy, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at you. I'm like, the only reason I'm
That
looking
would
at
look good on
you
me because I know
because that
you
looks
look-
good on me.
Yeah, right.
See, men's and women's brains, we work
Yeah.
very different.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's true though.
But Wilder Love, they have good coffee.
They have incredible coffee.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that owns
They have
it,
a
Cade,
seasonal
he's like
menu.
a
Ooh.
guru of coffee.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering what's going on over there. There's a lot of coffee shops.
There's
going around.
76. It's always a joke about how many are in Montgomery County. Vertex put out a video. They're another coffee joint.
Yeah, they've been in here.
Yeah, so he put out a video. He always does pretty funny videos, and he said that out of 76 coffee shops in Montgomery County, we're one of yada yada. And I truly believe there's probably 76 in Montgomery County.
They're a lot, yeah.
If they're counting Starbucks and Dutch Bros and all those, not just your local shops, I'm pretty sure. So
I don't even know what Dutch Bros is until one of my friends came to visit and they Uber dashed or whatever it to the house, and I was like, "What is Dutch Bros?"
how do we put that together?
Well, I never use it, and it's a whole new world to me. I was like, I'd rather just go over there and hang out at the spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one thing I wanted to say to the coffee people listening, it's have black coffee available. San, make black coffee.
Like
doesn't-
not espresso, just coffee.
Yeah. Just like black coffee.
regular. Yeah,
like a
that's
pot
true.
of coffee.
That's true.
All right.
Because I think he has Vietnamese style coffee. It was like a drip thing.
Yeah.
But that takes
A while. Yeah.
a while, and I'm like, I'm not here just for a while.
Just want a pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pour it up.
That's
don't
so
know.
I can
funny.
understand that.
Yeah.
But that's me. I just like black coffee. Nothing else.
I mean, that goes good with cookies.
I was thinking
Just
that this
saying.
morning. I was like,
Coffee, black coffee and cookie. There you go.
Saying.
do you have a cookie every day?
No, I don't. It depends. Okay, actually, rewind. It depends on what flavors we have that week. This week, I am not too proud to say I've had a cookie every day, but only because I love the lemon blueberry because it's like a scone, so I can eat it in the morning with my
Jesus.
coffee,
I'm in trouble.
and I don't feel
Yeah,
guilty.
see?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I also eat it without the frosting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
Well, guys, thanks so much for coming in and talking cookies.
Yeah,
I love
of
it.
course.
And let's remind folks that the Cookie Co. Montgomery is in Montgomery. It's right next to Pizza Shack. If you're looking for a landmark, you can't miss it. And then also y'all are doing a giveaway, and you have till Tuesday the 13th.
We're drawing Tuesday, so we'll say basically. I mean, I'll cut it off for like Monday, like or at night or something like that. So
Give us
Monday,
all
yeah.
the names in the spinner or
Yeah,
whatever we do.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. And what you're gonna win is 6 little sugar cookies, or no, normal
Eight.
8
8 mini sugar cookies.
mini means normal, right? In your world,
yeah,
I'm
in
just
your
making-
world, yes.
Okay. Because when I think of mini, I think of like
miniature ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
little tiny baby ones.
fair.
So normal sugar cookies, and you give them things to decorate it with.
Yep, it's gonna have your frosting. It's gonna have 3 different toppings, and
Okay.
it's gonna come in a cute little box. So it's the easy button for people who need a last minute grab.
So Monday, I'll just tell Petty Eddie, just follow Petty Eddie.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
update it. I mean, I update.
We'll keep you in the
regularly.
loop.
Yeah, you'll be
always.
fine.
So.
yeah,
You'll be fine.
It'll be good.
And then there's anything else I want to talk about? Because we've been talking for almost an hour. We got to get
Gosh,
going.
Yeah, I didn't
time
realize
flies
that.
when you're having a good
Yeah.
time.
No, I mean, I'm going to put out that I am going to start doing more things like I am doing with Cookie Co. Trying to get with a lot of local businesses and seeing if we can do some giveaways or get some more attraction to places out there. I think we need more shine in Conroe, Lake area, things like that. So I want.
Well, the lake sucks.
It doesn't suck.
It floods people. It ruins people's lives.
Oh no, I know that was really bad.
It ruins people's lives.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, the other day. Yeah. I mean,
People forget that though.
Yeah.
Everyone less fortunate, everyone forgets about it anyway. So who cares, right? Am I right?
He's always on
Oh
the
my
road. That's
gosh.
what it is. This is what
Okay,
he's.
back to cookie guys.
Yeah, this is what I expect from him. But no, I that is my goal. I'm gonna try to get with a lot of local business. I am getting with probably will get with another local coffee shop. Now we're talking about coffee.
Yeah.
To do a giveaway. She reached out to me yesterday, so I'm just gonna try to just be on the grind and try to get out there more as I can. So.
Well, one thing I'm afraid of, especially with areas like 1488 and 105, is, and then you kind of touched on at the beginning, was everyone just drives through it.
Yeah.
It's not. There's not like a feeling of like you don't invite people there. in a
I mean, I
sense.
kinda-
Yes and
The-
no. So
yeah.
you know what's crazy? One thing we didn't touch on that I think is so important is the sense of community.
Oh,
Like
that's
if
true. We always
I
talk
feel
about
like
it.
if I would have opened this anywhere else besides where I did, it would not be as big of a hit.
Well, Montgomery's
just because
pretty tight.
people are so hustle and bustle. But yeah, the community there has been amazing. They have like rallied around us. We're in all the schools. We're actually set up to be selling cookies out of the Montgomery Little League concession stands now. Like you're going to see us everywhere, and it's just such a good sense of community.
Kim, be honest with me. How many times have you called the police on kids selling cookies in front of their house?
This guy just be.
Front of their house.
Be honest with me. They're selling their own cookies, and you're
I gotta get the
like,
competitors out of there, man.
she doesn't have a permit. Little Susie didn't have a permit. We gotta shut her
Sorry,
down.
Susie, you gotta go. I know that your main thing's lemonade.
People do that though. There was a
Oh, I
kid
know,
in
they
Houston
live-
that was selling lemonade or
Yeah.
something like that.
That makes me sad.
And they called the cops on him.
No.
This kid was probably like 10.
No.
They called the cops. You don't have a permit. You shouldn't be doing this.
Listen.
What's
You're
up,
killing dreams right there. Like that's their future entrepreneur.
I will say to any kid listening, which is probably not listening, right? Because you should be in school. But if you listen to this after school, snow cone shops are somehow in the state of Texas. You're allowed to work them. You can, mine them as a kid. All this, like the
there's
lotties.
no child labor laws because
there's
it's
no,
ice.
for
Yeah.
some,
I'm
yeah.
confused. Okay.
I guess I don't know. I mean, the ice. I don't know. It could be a thing.
don't know.
But there's the Lotties. I want to say she's only like 13, 14 years old or something like that. And she's running her the MK Snow Cone Girls. One's 14, one's 18. I mean, they're young and they're running their own snow cone shop. I mean, their parents pull the trailer obviously up to the spot and they just work it by
Or
themselves.
do they?
Yeah, right.
If it was my kid, I'm like, you better learn how to do this. I'm
I'm not doing it. I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's Saturday.
Oh my god.
Find your own ride.
Well, you're right about the community aspect of
Yeah,
Montgomery
absolutely.
County, but yeah, that's the only thing I was afraid of is like 105 and 1488. I grew up in around Westheimer and then also 1960, and it's just like these roads somehow become black holes, and you don't you literally go from point A to point B, and it feels like you're just
That time
you
on
just appear,
1488, yeah.
you just appear on the other side. You're like, oh, I'm here. Okay, I have no idea what was in between.
Yeah.
And there's a
And-
lot of good spots. And on those plays, I mean, again, we say that like 105 and 1488, they don't get a lot of love, but they're constantly opening up new spots.
Oh,
to
yeah.
eat at. I mean,
I think
so-
that's like truly one of the reasons why I love what you do because you're just spotlighting all the little things.
Yeah, and
but it's
that's
really
why I try
opened
to
my
go.
eyes
Yeah.
to not just like autopilot. Oh, where do we eat on Tuesdays? Like
Mr.
actually,
Taco.
let's pull in somewhere else.
Yeah, I know. Valentine's Day, next Wednesday.
Did you like that? You like that
Mr.
dig she
Taco.
had? She's like, I'm not like these idiots who just go to the same thing every time.
I think I have to try Mr. Taco now that you keep saying it. I don't
Well,
know.
again, it's not like the best place in the world. It's just I like. They
You've always
know who
grown
I-
to love
they-
them, yeah.
Yeah, they know who I am,
Yeah.
and I get a smile, and I get a
Community.
Canarito, and I'm golden.
Yeah.
Canaritos are
Day
pretty
is
good.
made. Never
What
had
is
that.
it? Can't
Canarito, I think I'm pronouncing it
What
right.
is it?
What is that?
What is
It's tequila, lime, grapefruit.
I thought it was a-
grapefruit
I
I know. I
juice,
thought it was like a burrito. I was like,
no.
what is this?
grapefruit juice, soda, and then orange juice.
Wow, it sounds spicy. I like it.
And it comes in a jar, like a clay jar.
Oh yes, I know what you're
Oh,
talking
I
about.
know what you're talking
That's
about
all
now,
you had to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Clay jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think they have those
I've
videos
seen them on the YouTube channel.
yeah.
The YouTube.
It's not a
videos.
giant one like
Yeah,
you
it's
see.
like the little
on the
clay
YouTube
This
pot.
is just a little baby one.
Yeah.
Or no, what do you call it? Mini? Is that what your
It's a
world
mini.
your world calls
yeah,
them
it's
minis?
It's a mini.
You say grapefruit, so you squirt? Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
squirt.
He didn't want to say it. Yeah, I get it.
No, that's what if you
You
look.
say grapefruit. I just want to make sure you say it. Was a
Oh
squirt,
no,
yeah.
I say grapefruit soda.
Okay, I get
I,
it.
did, I said at the end because I was
No,
like,
you-
yeah, I shouldn't just say grapefruit juice because it's
Or just
definitely
say
not
squirt.
grapefruit juice.
It's definitely a soda.
It's definitely a
Absolutely.
soda. Well, yeah, because if you look at the ingredients, it says grapefruit juice. And I'm like, nah, guys, come
It's a
on.
little misleading.
Come on.
There's
Yeah,
bubbles
come
in
on.
there. Okay.
Come on.
A little bit of carbons.
But yeah, I love the food around here, and especially down here, because we had, like I said, we had a Game Changer on, and I didn't even know they served food. No idea.
I didn't know they serve food either. They do?
Yeah, they do.
Wait, at the
Arcade? Yeah, no idea.
So I used to go there when, what was it called? Moco Food Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it changed, I haven't been there since they changed it. Is the, what is in there? The Speakeasy? Do they still have that
Yeah, they
there?
have it next door, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. They could probably explain it better because I don't know if it's two separate things. Because they have a bar in the arcade.
The speakeasy looked pretty cool.
But the
From what I saw.
speakeasy,
Yeah,
I don't really know if it's like, if you want liquor, you go over there or something. I haven't really.
Yeah. So, but they have food though.
But yeah, they have food. So,
It's a good date spot.
yeah, I had no idea.
Okay.
So I know they have arcade pinball, and that's what I like. I like pinball a lot. And you know, he told me he was in here on Monday, or Tuesday. Sorry, he's going to be on Texas Ticket on Friday for that show. They told me they connected all the pinball machines to where they have a scoreboard now.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm about to get crazy over there. It's
There you
$10 all you can play. I'm like,
Oh,
come
yeah,
on.
you can't beat that.
Yeah, I'm gonna crush that pinball machine.
I need to go check them out.
Yeah.
I'm an arcade guy, so.
Yeah, me too. Very big arcade guy. And but yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in. And I'm looking forward to trying some of these cookies. I want to be the real meanie head around here and just take a bite out of every one.
There you go.
And then people in the city working, I'm like, oh, Mayor, do you want to try one of these cookies? And he's going.
I already had a bite out of
and
it,
there's-
but if you really want some, you can.
It's such a turn off. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
That's how you test people. It's
Normal
like-
people
right.
just cut their little, triangle out of it.
Yeah.
Let's see where they stand at. We used to take a bite of that
But there's
cookie,
a bite already taken out. Oh, that was a fork and knife. No, it looks like a mouth.
Yeah,
There's definitely
right.
teeth marks in there.
I love it. But yeah, you're listening to Lone Star Community Radio here at irlonestar.com worldwide. I want to remind folks I do have some special guests tomorrow, so make sure to follow Lone Star Community Radio. I'm going to have Taylor from X Fit Her. I want to say I pronounced that correctly. And then I have a rock band coming in, man. I'm really excited about that. And that's going to be starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. If you want to be a guest here on Lone Star Community Radio, Mornings of Lone Star, just reach out to us. We're at irlonestar.com for all the contact info. Guys, again, thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely.
Thank
And have an enjoyable Thursday. And I'm excited about Valentine's Day next week.
Yes, sir.
Guys, we'll see you guys later.